They say time buries everything, machines, memories, even the hands that built them. But somehow, the old John Deere tractors refuse to die. Across endless fields of golden wheat and quiet barns that still smell of oil and dust, they stand, green, faded, and unshaken. Engines that roared decades ago still whisper with life today. You turn the key and it's like history breathing again. Why? What secret lives inside these machines that made them outlast generations? Because these tractors weren't just built with steel. They were built with soul. Every bolt, every piston, every gear carried a promise. We'll last longer than the land itself. Back in the mid-1900s, when John Deere engineers designed those machines, they weren't thinking about profit charts or marketing slogans. They were thinking about the man in the field, the farmer who'd wake up before dawn, the one who couldn't afford a breakdown when the rain was coming. They built simplicity that refused to fail. No sensors, no fragile wires, just solid mechanical honesty. A design that could be fixed with a wrench, a hammer, and a bit of faith. And maybe that's why those old tractors still run, because they were made for people, not for systems. There's a quiet pride in that hum when the engine starts. It's the sound of reliability, the heartbeat of rural America that refuses to go silent. For many, these tractors are more than machines. They're family. They've plowed through storms, droughts, and recessions, yet they never gave up. Somewhere in Iowa, there's a 4020 model from 1964 still hauling hay. In Nebraska, an old 70 diesel still fires up every Sunday, just because the owner says, she's earned the right to live. The secret? It's in the engineering. Yes, but also in the emotion behind it. The men who built these tractors believed in forever. They believed that real strength isn't in how fast something works, it's in how long it stands. Modern machines may be faster, smoother, and smarter. But when an old John Deere rolls by, people stop. They stare because they remember. It's not nostalgia, it's respect. In every crack of paint, there's a story. In every rusted screw, a memory of a generation that built with their hands, not code. That's what makes these tractors immortal. They were made in an age when things were meant to last, not to be replaced. Even today, collectors and restorers bring these legends back to life. Not because they need to, but because they want to. It's love disguised as restoration. You see, machines like these don't just remind us of the past. They remind us of who we were. Honest, strong, unbreakable. So maybe the old tractors never died, because they carried the spirit of the people who refused to quit. And as long as there's land to plow and stories to tell, their engines will keep turning. Steady, proud, alive. That's the secret of John Deere's engineering. Not just durability, but devotion. The kind of craftsmanship that builds legacies, not products. And if you've ever sat on one of those green giants, felt that rumble under your feet, you know, it's not just a tractor. It's a piece of America's heart still beating. Welcome to NextGear AutoZone, where machines have stories and legends never rust. If you believe some things are built to last forever, you're already one of us.